I love the trap, without that scale, I won't be nothing. I pop out, put that switch on a nigga ass like I'm his auntie. Girl, I'm so fucked up, I try to love you like I love my text.
What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy 240, man. Today we are here with a fucking reaction. This nigga Kenneth. Nigga is all over the internet, all over TikTok, all over YouTube right now for his ex-girlfriend cheating on him with her cousin. So today we finna dive into that. If y'all don't know, this is the second video. If y'all don't know already, it's very explicit. So some of the shit you gonna hear, it's gonna be bouncing off the fucking walls type of crazy. But he is doing a reaction to her video, exposing the truth, and in the truth, she exposes this nigga. And yeah, we're gonna get into this. I'm gonna let this nigga explain. I'm gonna let y'all listen, and I'm gonna give my two cents into this shit.
Catalina, there's no way out of this one. I'm sorry, but you're done. So apparently Kat has dropped a video titled My Truth, but the whole video's fucking lies. So how the fuck does that work? I'm not gonna lie, Kat, you fucked with the wrong one. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will sit here and fucking lie on my fucking name, bro. Hell nah.
Hello everyone, I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex.
For cheating on you with my cousin, but our relationship wasn't perfect, so that's the reason why I did so. I'm sorry for sending my cousin pictures of my ass, titties, and fucking cooch on your living room couch and in your restroom and on my bed, but you know what? Because our relationship wasn't okay, that excuses it. I'm sorry that you had to find my cousin's cock in my camera roll, but you know what? It's okay, because our relationship wasn't okay in the first place. And that right there is the work of the reputation saver that you was emailing and your fucking YouTube manager told me about. Our relationship wasn't okay that you was emailing and your fucking YouTube
email proof.
Manager told me about, bruh. He told me that the moment I exposed you, that you was emailing people trying to figure out ways how to come back from this shit, bruh. You was emailing people discussing ways on how to just push the whole cousin freakery aside and just bring something new to light. And it's like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, you really gonna try to ruin me because you got caught cheating on your cousin. I'm innocent. I didn't do shit. But you know what? I'm gonna watch the video and hear what you gotta say.
I lost myself in our relationship and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did.
Mind you. If you haven't seen the video, I know I did not react to the first video, but you should have seen the first video before coming to me. What she literally just said, let's run this shit back.
As it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did.
At the time that I did what I did. So supposedly she has allegations that her cousin, was fucking her. Bending that over, she's sending pictures, as he already said, explicit pictures in his bathroom, motherfucking living room, and on his bed, right? So when women go to say, oh, I was in a negative mindset when I did what I did, you weren't in a negative mindset on a numerous amount of occasions. You were in a negative mindset that one time is what you're saying, but you're not addressing all the times. You're not addressing everything.
I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around.
But you didn't realize that shit when you was, you know what I mean, going through the occasions on separate different times. You realize it when you caught. And this is all fucking women. I'm not understanding why it takes for something to blow up. It takes for something to be so big, something to end, for a motherfucker to come to their realization. But when you in the moment, none of that shit is hurting you, not hurting your fan base in the moment. It's just out the window. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just...
Okay, all right, yeah, we get that.
Help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story.
But my thing is with bitches, once again, where do this shit be in the doings of it? Where do this shit be in the actions? Why do this shit has to come all the way at the end? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like only when a motherfucker is caught will they say some shit like this. A motherfucker won't be thinking this shit when they doing this shit though. This is the crazy part. They not gonna think about this shit when they doing it. But once they get caught, oh, now it's this, that, and the third. Bro, a nigga don't want to hear that shit. I'm not gonna lie, a nigga don't want to hear that shit.
There's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me.
Okay.
In order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name. And I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing.
It was a shared note. Bro, on Apple phones, you share a note to somebody. You collaborate on a note. Both people, you have to literally like damn near like accept that shit. Am I tripping? It's a shared note. I went through your notes app and that shit was there. You have a bucket list with your cousin, bro. Like, come on, bro. Some of the stuff that's on there doesn't even make sense if he wrote it from his point of view. The internet is not that stupid.
In any way, it was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship, and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false.
Hey, first of all, hold on. First of all, there's clips on the internet of you literally admitting, confessing your love for your cousin.
But back when I was like...
Okay, but the allegations that he put on her was that she was having sex with this nigga. If this is not why he's famous right now, why he's blowing up, the allegations was that she was having sex. Neither one of these niggas. So she just deflected that shit right in front of this nigga, and he started speaking on the fact that she's in love with this nigga. Those are very two different things. Those are very two different allegations. One is very stronger than the other.
I don't even know the age, to be honest. I was young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin.
L store.
Still disgusting as fuck, by the way. I'm you know what I mean? One is worse than the other, of course, but they're both still fucking disgusting. Let's just clear that up.
Yep,
We kind of had a thing. We kind of had a thing going. But like, it was kind of...
But that shit is wild right there. She admitted this shit in front of multiple people. Okay, she admitted this way before. Why was you still even, you know what I mean, in the mix with this bitch, and she's admitted some shit like this? Niggas be pussy whipped.
One-sided though. It was more so me. But like, I remember like, I had a big crush on this nigga because we were best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying? I kind of associated him with that.
Literally, like, I'm talking about, I don't know how old this clip was, last year, 2 years ago, but we've been dating for 2 years and some change, and you're on stream talking about how you have feelings for your cousins. You found him attractive when I was younger. You don't know if it was your hormones taking over, but now the fact that you cheated on me with your cousin, this means that every single time you told me that you left to go hang out with your family, that you left to Kentucky to go stream at this fucking, the biggest world fucking roller coaster in the world, you was with your cousin. Because, I mean, I have proof of that too. Like, you was in the hotel room with your cousin.
And here's my thing to just, because neither one of these niggas, obviously it's just an allegation, neither one of these niggas have proof that she didn't sleep with the cousin. My thing is, bro, when you look at somebody you fuck with, right, and you look at them on a serious note, and y'all get in the room together, and y'all are by yourselves, you telling me y'all not gonna be fucking if she gives you the opportunity? If she's allowing that shit to happen, you telling me y'all not gonna be fucking? That's 100% cap that they was in that room. If what he's saying is true, and every time she left to go do whatever, she's with that nigga, and if she left to go stream and they had a hotel together, I literally seen a picture, bro, in this nigga's last video where they were together, bro, in a little hotel looking lobby. Gang, if every time she was with this nigga, bro, of course she was getting her jalooper tossed. Of course, bro.
You kept on telling me you was going on these trips. You went to Puerto Rico with your cousin. You went everywhere with your cousin. And it's like, bro, like... And
it's no way you're not getting your shit tossed. You going on private trips with the nigga.
But you only cheated on me recently, right? This only happened last month, right? Okay. But you know, I guess you just get to excuse that, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is like manipulation, top tier rage bait or what, but okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep on listening to what you gotta say.
That shit is
all
manipulation, bro. It's 100% manipulation.
I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend and is completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about...
First of all, even though I'm in the right 100% for leaving you and talking about how I feel because you cheated on me with your cousin, you know, your parents were literally calling me and threatening me to delete that video because I don't know, they were threatening me with so much stuff that was just so uncalled for. And I don't know, it just seems like they're more biased to you than what's actually going on. Like, I think the fact that you're...
Well, at the end of the day, my nigga, it is their kid. I mean, they're gonna try to see all the good in their kid before they see anything that you see in your kid, but and not in your kid, but in her. But you know what I mean? I understand where the nigga's coming from.
We're making this video right now, and I don't know, man. Let me just keep watching the video, bro.
Extreme that my ex was on, where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him, and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him.
Bro. Like, it's honestly crazy how much, like, bro, I've never been in a situation like this, but bro, girls are really like manipulators, bro. And I wish I had iCloud Pro or iCloud Plus, bro, because bro,
y'all niggas would be surprised. You get to college, bro, you get past high school. How many bitches will make you seem like you're the problem when you actually trying to take a motherfucker seriously and you find some wrongdoings that they got going on? They don't take no accountability. They flip shit. They gaslight you, bro. This is the everyday female, my nigga. And all it take is for one bad one for you to be able to see, like, damn. But I really was experiencing that with the last bitch. And the bitch before that, it's just that I couldn't recognize it at the time.
Scrolling through my phone trying to bring the proof. This girl literally would make excuses not to post me because her fucking fan base was majority guys. She kept on telling me that she had
Micro cheating, my nigga. That's micro cheating at its finest. What the fuck do you mean? If we in a relationship together, no one else should matter. You supposed to be worried about me and me only. You sitting here worried about a group of niggas on your fan base that you gonna lose a fan base. My nigga, we supposed to be in a relationship. What the fuck do these niggas matter for?
a lot of mods that would gift her subs and she would use them, bruh. She would literally use y'all, bruh. She would literally take y'all money and fucking I don't know what type of operation she had going on, but bro, she didn't want to post me because of all her male fans. She didn't want to talk about me. I ain't gonna lie, we broke up like 5+ times in our whole relationship, and 99.9% of the times we broke up, she ran to the internet to talk about the breakup, to talk about whatever happened. And it's just so weird, bro. But the moment I do, when you actually do something insane, like cheated on me with your cousin, I'm the bad guy. Like, I'm the bad.
And what did I just say about how, bitch, you do something and you call some shit out, or you say some shit, and now a bitch is gonna victimize you? What the fuck did I literally just say? I have not watched this video before. I haven't seen this at all. I literally just said that shit.
Bad guy.
Because it was toxic. I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea, and he convinced me to do it.
Say wallahi. Yo, like I said, bro, she did not want the internet to know that she had a boyfriend because it would make her lose followers. She kept on telling me that, and I wish I had screenshots from when, bro. I don't know what's going on my iCloud. I'm trying to get messages from like early 2024 to 23, but I can't. She's sick in the.
I'm not gonna lie, regardless of any of that shit, bro, making that the stepbro content, all of this, like, I don't know, like corny ass, like, porn induced content, bro, that shit is out. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is so out. Like, that shit is weird for one, and it's out. Cause the moment shit like this happen, it's like, oh nah, it's a he say, she say thing. Regardless, bro, that shit don't matter. The shit is weird as fuck. And the niggas that be sitting there watching that shit, it's the same niggas that will sit there and support this girl after everything that's happened, after all the allegations. These are the same niggas that are gonna go in her stream and gift her and shit. These are the same niggas. These same simp ass niggas. The same niggas that would pay for an OF if she started one up game.
Go ahead, bro.
Next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clicks and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net,
my thing is, again, this suicide shit, this shit never pops up when you doing these nasty ass things. But the moment a motherfucker is talking about this shit, the moment a motherfucker is addressing your truth, now it's, oh, suicide prevention, this and that. Shout out suicide prevention and shit like that. Shout out anybody that's going through anything. It's Mental Health Month for men. Shout out all of that shit. But don't try to bring that shit up in the heat of the moment, like it's going, you know what I mean, flip over and yeah, we don't want you to kill yourself. Like, of course we don't want you to kill yourself. We want you to be accountable for the shit that you did, the bullshit. The accountability is not going to be there. It's never going to be there. We know that. But don't try to bring mental health into the swing and you know what I mean, play that shit, play that card, because that's not the card to play.
It was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because.
All right, so first of all, wow, this was like 5 days before I posted my video, and basically what happened was she kept on blowing up my phone, spamming my phone, no caller ID, text messages, calling my friends, and kept on saying, can I get back with you? Can we please work this out? I'm going insane. I'm going to, you know, manipulation words to get me to fucking give her attention, because I was trying my hardest to just move forward in life. I caught her cheating. I'm trying to move forward, but she's blowing up my phone, trying to just get my attention, saying she's gonna do this.
So it's looking like they addressing whether the papers are real for whether she had to admit herself or be admitted and shit like that. And I don't really give a fuck about none of this shit. These papers, I don't care if she had to be admitted or not. This bitch need mental health. She needs some sort of support for her mental health.
Go ahead and post it on the internet. You want to gain sympathy before it's like you almost knew that I was going to expose you for cheating on me with your cousin. Because why are you going to the internet about you being in a facility? If you're really trying to like fix your head and get yourself right, why are you trying to sympathy farm online by posting yourself in the facility talking about for the past couple of days, I just came out because I tried to do this and that. Like, bro, that's sympathy farming. That's not something that needs to be on the internet. And I don't know what else to say, bro.
Or anybody else. I want to say to Snow Cone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship.
Toxic and abusive. Toxic and abusive. This is what they always fucking do. You see how the shift went from, I'm sorry for sending my cousin nudes. I'm sorry that you had to walk in on me showing my bare ass and my bare ass cheeks to my cousin on FaceTime. To me and my ex had a very toxic relationship, and it was very abusive.
And I'm not, and I'm not gonna lie, he's 100% correct. He's 100% correct. This is what they always fucking do. I'm not trying to put my own shit into this shit, but bro, if niggas know me personally, for all my subscribers currently, they're gonna know me personally, right? There's only 12 of you niggas. It ain't that many. I'm a small time nigga, right, bro? Anybody who knew me, you know I was in a relationship for a whole year, and it just ended in February. The bitch ended up doing me wrong, right? On some shit that was like very comparable to cheating, where she said we were on a break, but then started fucking around with another nigga. So I'm still giving my all to this bitch. She's still supposed to be giving her all to me, but she's with a whole nother nigga. So when I ask her about this nigga, after I catch him on the spam, after I see him on the main on 2 accounts on the gram, and she don't follow no niggas on the gram. When I catch her and I ask her and I start paying the picture that she did that, bro, it comes back to me. Oh, he was abusive. He never paid for anything. His parents had to pay for anything. My nigga, if you know me personally, my parents wasn't in my life for the past 6 months when it came around February. I didn't have my parents around Thanksgiving either. So how the fuck was my parents paying for everything that the relationship had to do with, and these niggas not even in my life? These bitches, it's like they a magnet to that same thing. He has to be abusive for this nigga to be bad. He has to put his hands on you in some way. Why is that the goddamn case? Why can't it just be accountability?
You know what? Let's see what I did. Let's see how abusive I was, right? Okay, let's see.
When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy.
And mind you, this shit don't never, these whole things about getting abused, this shit don't never come out in the heat of the moment. This shit don't never, it wasn't the day before when you found out she got abused. It wasn't the day after when you found out she got abused. It's after the relationship blows up. So you could be with this nigga for a whole 2-3 years, however the case, a year, and you won't say nothing in the relationship that this nigga was putting his hands on you. But let the relationship boil over, and now it's, oh, this nigga was beating me, this nigga was emotionally this. But you stood there with this nigga the entire however long they were together for. You stood there with this nigga the entire time and didn't say a word to nobody. Yet you were claiming to be abused, and this isn't. I can't understand why bitches do that shit. Like that's a card that niggas cannot play against, bro.
Emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first everything.
You stayed because that's all you, bro.
And they say the same thing. It's either they were in love, they didn't know, like that's all they knew, or they were in love. Like it's nothing else. Like that shit is so fucking ridiculously dumb. And then you want to get on the internet and talk about that shit after.
Bro, there were so many times where I tried to get away from you. But literally, at TwitchCon, bro, I was in LA with my boys, bro, and you was literally calling me, telling me that you was finna, you know, and then like, bro, like, I don't know, like, bro, I get soft around that. I get soft with that shit because like, bro, I don't want to be responsible. I care about you. I don't want to see you do that to yourself. But when you're calling me, spamming me, saying you're gonna do that, bro, keep in mind, TwitchCon was in San Diego. I was in LA. She started saying she was gonna do that stuff, saying how sad she was. This was like when we broke up or whatever back in.
So basically, this nigga was just getting manipulated by the whole little calls and shit. It's not nothing more than that. She was manipulating this nigga. That's basically what he's getting to.
I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. First of all, you was a freshman in college, and I just turned 21, and I was literally a junior in college. Okay. Now I don't even know why that like you try to make it seem like I was matter. Like no, I did not mess with you before you were 18. I messed with you
as long as it's
once you were in college.
That shit
bro,
doesn't matter.
And since he decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never.
That I believe, bro. That shit, I don't know how that nigga's stomach didn't turn upside down. I believe it's only fair if I do this because he did this. But you don't believe it's only fair to take accountability because you were exposed, bitch. Can't get that one.
saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to.
And for anybody going through verbal and mental abuse, bro, get away from that person then and there. Do not wait till after to try to address that shit. Niggas is not gonna want to hear the verbal abuse part at all, because you could have, the same way you could block a nigga online and you claim you getting cyberbullied is the same way you could step the fuck out that relationship that you getting verbally abused in.
Hey, by the way, y'all notice how she's reading the script, right? Like, can y'all,
course,
like, I wish I could just zoom in on her eyes. These soulless, evil eyes, and just see the fucking script on her PC screen, bro. This is sickening, bro. Like, these niggas really emailed her talk about, we gonna save you. All you gotta do is sign your soul away. Her soul is gone, bro. She's reading off a script they orchestrated a whole story to bring me down. It's sick.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Say wallahi. Yo, hold on.
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as...
Okay, no. First of all, I've never forced myself on her. I've never forced myself on her. I've never put my hands on her. I've never done any of the sort, my nigga. First of all, this girl was literally like, I don't know what's the word, like over sexual or like overly freaky. But bro, she literally would force me to drink. I've never drank or smoked in my life until I met this girl. I have African parents and I don't fuck with that shit. I remember there was a time, she even forced me to get my matching tattoo. There was a time, I think it was at the tattoo shop or whatever. I was on a double date. It was me, her, and 2 girls. They were gay or whatever. And bro, she was getting on me because I told her I did not want to smoke and drink, bro. She was literally in the hallway crashing out on me because I did not want to smoke and drink. This girl was a bad influence, always trying to force me to smoke and drink every fucking time she...
All right, Kenneth, nigga, and you seeing all of these things here and now. Where was all of this shit? Again, niggas be, and I'm not on nobody's side, gang. I'm not here to take this nigga side. I'm not here to defend this nigga. I'm not here to take her side. I'm just here to point out the wrongdoings and ask the right questions. You feel what I'm saying? Kenneth, my nigga, where was this? Where you would, when you was with her? For me, bro, in a talking stage, I'm gonna see all of this shit. All of these red flags and shit. A bitch is never gonna make me do something I don't want to do. A bitch is never gonna make me smoke or drink, nigga. And I barely drink, but a bitch is never gonna make me do anything that I don't normally do. So for a nigga to sit here and be like, oh, I don't do this, I got this type of parents, bro, if you sit here and say that you still did this shit or you went through and did this shit, these better be allegations on reasons why you didn't drink and why this is cap. These better not be allegations that you was not trying to do this shit and she still forced you to do it and your ass still did it.
You seen me, bruh, because she didn't know.
Because then if your ass still did it, then I might believe that what she's saying is true and all of this shit, because you don't usually do some of this shit. So when you a lightweight and you get fucked up, it's real easy for you to get fucked up.
How to do anything, process or have fun without that shit, bruh. Like I just don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with smoking or drinking, but you know, I just thought, you know, she's my ex or whatever. She at the time she was my girl, whatever. I was like, you know what, bruh, fuck it, bruh. She wants to do it, then fuck it, bruh. I'm gonna do it with her. But I never did that shit just to do it, bro. I don't fuck with that shit.
An outlet.
That was not the allegation. The allegation was that y'all got drunk and things happened and things were not supposed to happen based on what she said. But I understand what you're saying, I guess, nigga, but that's not, nothing is cleared up on that end.
For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried.
I would punch things, my nigga? I've never punched shit. What are you talking about, bro? And yes, I ain't gonna lie, early back in the day, I did have like slight anger issues or whatever, but I would never touch her. I would never put my hands on her. But yes, this is already on the internet. Like, every single time we break up, she goes to the internet and talks about this shit. Like, she's talked about this already. So why is she bringing this up again to make me look bad? Like, we're not forgetting the fucking bucket list, bro. We're not forgetting how you fucking cheated on me with your cousin. But whatever, keep going.
He gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall. And
put you in a chokehold? Like, you're making me seem like I'm the fucking, like I'm a fucking devil. Put you in a chokehold? Does that, yo, like, anybody that knows me in real life, does that even sound like something I would do? You're telling me I would walk up to you and just fucking put you in a chokehold? What type of shit is that?
She said against the wall, like, so like these type of chokehold I think she talking about, but
that, bro, like, nigga,
I don't see this nigga with the amount of muscle he has around his arms right now. I don't really see him picking her up. I don't know her build. I don't know neither one of these niggas. This is my very first time really this week seeing this nigga on the internet. So I've never really, you know what I mean, got a chance to see this nigga's full build. I don't know how tall this nigga is or none of that.
I've never heard you say that shit ever. Like, where's the proof, bro? Like how are you saying this with a straight face? This got to be a script.
Scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get
And
falsely.
and again, this is again, bro. Where the fuck do this shit be? Why don't you leave this nigga, bro, the night that he did that shit? Why are you not like, oh, fuck that shit? Like, this nigga's crazy. Like, I'm out of here. Why do you stay with a nigga that's putting you on chokeholds multiple? It's like it don't be adding the fuck up and it don't be making sense. But this is what bitches will say to you and about you after the relationship is blown over. It's insane, bro. Like, this shit is normalized across the world globally, I feel, for a bitch to bash a nigga after a relationship once they can't take accountability for some shit. It's normalized. It's an everyday thing that women do. It's like they gotta go and bash the nigga, bro.
accused of.
Falsely accused. So you're about to falsely accuse me like every other girl does to niggas, bro. Let's see what you got to say.
But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time
I
me and
don't
my
really
ex were
believe
drinking,
some of this shit,
and he
but
forced himself onto me.
Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. She would always
But again, as a grown ass man, my nigga, you shouldn't be getting forced by no female to do anything that you normally don't do. I don't understand that part, my nigga.
say, I want to see you blackout drunk. I want to see you drunk. I want you to just get loose and do whatever. But that's not the point, because I've never forced myself onto you. Never. Every single time we did something, we had consent. You know why? You know why? Because you're the overly sexual one. I'm a nonchalant ass nigga. I'd be chilling in my own world. And I think that's what made you mad. I think that's what made you think I don't like you, because I'm not always trying to fuck. I'm not always trying to have sex because I believe there's more to just sex, bro. You're always, every single day. Like, bro, when we were long distance, we was literally.
And I'm not gonna lie, this is nothing to say about your bitch to other niggas. This is nothing to put on the media globally that your bitch is overly freaky.
Crying. She would just force me, bruh. Like, bro. And then when she moved over here, obviously I see her every single day, so it's impossible to do that shit every single day. And I think that's what got in her head. And that's when she started saying stuff like, I thought you didn't like me no more. I thought you never touched me no more. And that's when I guess she cheated on me with her cousin, but I don't know. Like, that's just what she wants y'all to believe, bro. But I don't.
And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time,
like, come on, bro. Are you dead ass? You begged me to stop and I never. Bro, come on,
like I
bro.
said,
And you
he was
stayed
very
with a nigga that never
which
did.
resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage.
Y'all seen how she just looked at the script?
Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Let me see this. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, Saturday, July 13th, okay? 2 days before your birthday. There's blood on the floor, right? There's no way out of this one. Tell me why July 18th, the same year, by the way, a couple days after your birthday, there's blood on the sheets and on the pillows. You know why? Because you're a freak and you always wanted me to crack. Always. Even when you was on, you know, your period, that time of the month. You thought if I didn't do it, I would think of you as disgusting. I didn't love you. So you know what? That's when I explored that and we started doing that. And I always had consent because that's what you wanted. You liked doing. So what's on the floor is not the results of me doing that to you. That's just consent and what we had going on. I would never force myself onto you. I always had consent.
And yeah, that's kind of crazy to be in a relationship and say, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he forced himself onto me and y'all were in a committed relationship together. It's like, in what time would you not be like, if it's private, in what time would you be like, yeah, I don't want to fucking the nigga still, you know what I mean? It hits. Then that's a whole 100%. That's SA. That's SA 100%. But nigga, in most cases in a relationship, that shit is consensual. It's not really a time where you could be like, yeah, he, you know what I mean?
I had proof from you. You always expressed how you wanted to do it during that time of month, and we did. The proof is in the pudding, bruh. So you're telling me July 13th, you're telling me what, like fucking, cause this is a hotel, by the way. The sheets get changed. Shit gets clean. So you're telling me 13 to 18, 5 days later, I did it again? I did it again to you. I did the same exact thing I did on the 13th, on the 18th again to you. But aside,
that's what I'm saying. So if she started on the 13th, you know what I mean? That shit, 12 or 13, that shit clears up. It clears through.
From that, we broke up tons of times and she always ran to the internet. Why, if this really happened, why was this never a talking point and every single time you streamed once we broke?
And I said the same thing about my ex bitch, nigga. If I really put my hands on you, not even to put my own shit in here again, but to in any one situation where you're gonna sit here and say that about this nigga, you better have fucking proof. Cause this nigga he just cleared her shit. The whole period thing, he just cleared her shit. That's proof that shit probably never happened. It probably never happened. You bitches don't be having proof. She don't have, and she's light skinned. She don't have not one bit. Oh, he had me here. It was a red mark on my neck from when it was this and that. It's like, you know what I mean? It's no nothing. These bitches don't be having anything.
Up. It was always stuff like, oh, he would yell at me. Oh, something about the airport. He left me at the airport. Why was this never a topic? Why, matter of fact, why was this never brought to the police? Why is this only coming to the light now? I bet $100,000 that nobody in the world can say that you told them this. This is false. This is cap. And I know this is what the fucking reputation savers told you to look for. Any proof of fucking violence or SA. Like, you're sick and you're not gonna manipulate these people, bro. You're not gonna do that, bro. Fuck no.
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I
Made it hard for you to leave, bro? What?
continue to accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship.
God damn, nigga, that nigga. God damn, nigga. Bro, this nigga sending. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. None of you niggas should be sending paragraphs like this ever in your fucking life, dude. She better be texting you back if you sending 2 or 3 paragraphs at a time. This shit is crazy, Kenneth. This shit is crazy as fuck.
This was like our first breakup, by the way. We have like 4 more where I broke up with her and whatever.
The letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and
I've never wrote a letter for a bitch. A bitch will never get a letter. Not in this day's world, nigga. That's some, nigga, no, wrong generation to be like writing letters for bitches. You writing a letter for a bitch that's doing this. This is why you don't write letters for bitches, because they look at this. This is an example for all you young niggas out there. Don't write no fucking letter for no bitch, bro. Fuck them hoes, nigga. You don't, bro. Come on now, bro.
confessed to the wrongdoing.
By the way, this has nothing to do with you cheating on me with your cousin, by the way. This has to do with me trying to get you back after the first time we broke up because I had anger issues. And I agree.
It don't even matter. Niggas shouldn't be doing nothing like that for no bitches. I'm not gonna lie. Shit is outrageous.
I showcased a video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't
What, nigga? What? You're the last person. Bro, hold on.
appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice, and I don't.
Everything I did was my choice. Everything I did was my choice? Are you fucking dead ass? You know how much money
That's some real gaslighting ass shit to say.
I spent on you and you're saying that was my choice, bro?
Cause look, a bitch will cause a problem and then you'll react. Once you react and you get mad, that's your choice though. That's what she means. That's your choice to sit there and get mad. So what happens after you get mad, how she reacts at you being mad, that shit, that was all based off of your choice. Everything that happens after that, everything that's caused after that, that's your choice. That's what she means. Anything negative after that, nigga, that's your choice. That's because you got mad first.
Bruh, I did everything for you. You got a car that didn't even
So basically the shit you apologizing for and making up for, that's all your choice that you caused. That's what she's saying.
fucking work. So you know what I did? I helped you take it to the shop and paid for everything. You missed flights that you were supposed to make on time. And because you were stranded at the airport, you know what you did? You called me so I could pay for those flights. But even if you didn't call me to pay for those flights, you had other people paying for you. Your mod manager, his name is X. I don't know who the fuck he is, but I would go to your Cash App and you had thousands sent to you. And meanwhile, I'm working my ass off. You had money on the side coming from this nigga and you just don't even help. You just, I don't know what it went to or what you did.
So this nigga just acknowledged he was being used and still was probably sending money to this bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Some of you niggas, this is what I mean, bro. You know you was being used. And you still was letting her ass use you. If I see it, bro, I'm not even breaking 50-50 with bitches nowadays. I'm not gonna lie. The economy we in, who's breaking? Why would I break 50-50 with you, bitch? For you to do this shit and run off with everything now, cause you gonna be like this nigga, bro. This is why you don't. You have to, bro, let a motherfucker be them for a little long while. Don't show a motherfucker your pockets or nothing for a long while. What is the point of doing that shit? So then they can start freeloading off your ass? So then they can start getting everything paid for? Bro, no, let the bitch pay for everything that she need to pay for. If you decide later in the line after you see she could pay for shit, that you want to pay for shit, that's cool, bro. Then you go ahead and dish your money in. But don't just start paying for everything at the blink of an eye, my nigga, at the beginning. That's not what you do, bro, because then that shit gonna be expected. It's gonna be expected, and then once you don't have it, you're gonna be looking like the fucking goofball.
With that money, but you just have money coming in from multiple other guys, and I'm guessing that's why you're saying that you didn't even fucking like ask me to help you because you had money from other guys.
And that's exactly why you let the bitch pay for everything, because 9 times out of 10, nigga, they getting money from their grandma, they getting money from their parents and all that type of shit. As the niggas, bro, you have to get that money for yourself. You're not just getting money from niggas. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you sit there and let them spend their own money. You don't show your pockets, nigga.
Guys, but the whole time you was asking me, you asked me to buy you food, you asked me to buy you this, take you there, buy you flights, take you to Universal Studios, $2,000 trip, by the way, pay for everything, flights, everything, but okay. All right.
I believe a relationship should just be reduced to illicit expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video.
Bro, like, come on. Why are you playing the victim, my nigga? You talked about this on the internet when we broke up like 1 year ago, bro. Like, you're really trying so hard to bring up stuff that doesn't even correlate to you cheating on me with your cousin to make me look bad, bro. I see right through this. The internet sees right through this. Bro, if anything, bro, you emailed fucking Crisis and Reputation Saver, bro. Like, it's done, bro. You're done, bro. But whatever. Keep talking.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, but like, I feel like
I ain't gonna lie, my nigga.
Like, bro, this
y'all can watch that shit on your own. I'm not watching her sit here and cry like that. Nigga. I've seen too many videos from bitches where they do that shit, and nah, nigga, it's just a sympathy. It's just a cry for sympathy at that point, bro. I muted it.
Trapped in here, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I fought demons to leave your ass, bro. I fought fucking demons to leave you, nigga. I was fighting demons, bro. Everybody that knows me knows that you, like, manipulated me, and I was fighting demons. I tried leaving several times, bro. Several times, but each time I tried to leave, it was, Kenneth, please, I'm about to. Manipulation, bro. Like, it's just like, bruh.
everything I did, and I wish I could take it all back.
Nah,
I never wanted to hurt anybody, and
y'all niggas need to start moving at y'all mental health, and what's going on in here is way more important than the female, bro. Because there's too many females out there for you to just be sitting there like, nah, this bitch got my heart feeling like this, nigga. Your heart, nigga, that shit gonna be fixed once you on the game. That shit gonna be fixed once you getting paid, once you working, nigga, doing what you want to do. It's just gonna be fixed, bro. I bet you're not gonna be worried about the bitch 3 weeks after you find a new bitch, bro, and you and the new bitch is doing good, and in the fresh state of your new relationship, you're not gonna be worried about the old bitch. I promise you, bro. What's the point?
I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal.
Yeah, so after all that, so yeah, basically I cheated on Kenneth with my cousin. But you know what? He did all of this in the past and some things that I just found out because the Crisis Reputation Saver people told me to lie about. But, you know, after all that, I'm sorry again for cheating with my cousin.
The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression.
Depression. What type of depression makes you send news to your cousin? What type of depression makes you lie to me that you're going to stream in Kentucky just to hang out with your cousin? What type of depression does that, bruh? That's not depression. Why do girls always play the I'm depressed, so I went ahead and...
Yeah, I mean, it don't excuse what she did, of course, but like I don't think that's her using it as the reason to why she did it. She's just saying she's depressed. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's of course it's not excusing that shit, but like nigga, she's just depressed, nigga. She's depressed now, nigga. I'd be depressed, you know what I mean? If I was in her shoes, nigga, I'd be depressed. I'm not gonna say if I did what she did because I would never do what the fuck she did. But if I was in her shoes, nigga, yeah, I'm depressed too. The whole world looking at me like, fuck, I just fucked up.
Sustain this relationship, and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did, and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and
niggas never wish they could take the jalooper out their butt when it was happening, though.
I understand how badly I messed
Not a single tear in those eyes, by the way. And she's reading a script.
up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for standing myself. They need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction multiple times. And the only reason I'm here right now is because I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to fair.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas that fuck on their cousins, it would be 100%. 100%. Because what else would you do with little kids and any other thing that's like overly fucking illegal, any other thing that's overly crazy? Yeah, nigga, the world would probably be a better place without you. I'm not gonna lie.
Inhumane treatment that these people receive.
Like, bro, you really trying to sympathy farm, bro? I'm the victim. God, bro, like, nigga, I'm the victim. Even in the height of the situation, I had a calm voice catching you cheat on me. I didn't put hands on you catching you cheat on me. I didn't do nothing. I told you to leave my house, and that's what you did. Like, I'm not the bad guy, and you're not gonna sit here and put all the false allegations on me and
getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you guys.
By the way, the moment I posted that video, you deleted all your accounts. And days before I posted that video, you started sympathy farming on your Instagram story, posting about how you was in the facility and how the facility treated you so wrong. And then you started texting people saying, yeah, life has been tough. But, you know, you just never really came to terms with what you did, which was cheat on me with your cousin. And I still think even now you believe you're in the right. I still don't think you like fathom what you did. Like, I think this was just a way to try to fix your PR, but I just think you dug yourself a bigger grave with this one. You should have just, I don't know.
Guys, that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe
100%, that is very true, but cyberbullying can be canceled out on your end. Nigga, just get off social media. I'm not gonna lie, the whole thing of you being a human, yes, you're still a human, but you being a human, that's the same thing a motherfucker can sit here and say to you as knowing right and wrong and knowing that your cousin is not supposed to be, you know what I mean, being fucked.
that bringing all of this to the internet and the way my ex did was completely wrong, and
it was not wrong. People like you should be fucking exposed, and every chance they get to be exposed. That shit that you did was very wrong. I'm not gonna lie. This nigga, maybe the way he went about it, y'all could have talked it out, of course, but bro, at the end of the fucking day, a cheater is a cheater, nigga. You gotta understand, if you see some shit like that from what he's seeing, he's fucking on his cousin, oh bro, you're about to blow this shit up. This shit is about to make headlines the same way he made headlines on your ass. It's not no different.
Single time we broke up in the past 5+ times, you brought it to the internet. You're the streamer. You literally go on live and tell them everything, every single thing I did. Bro, if you're her mod, bro, come on, bro. Don't even fucking lie, bro. She would speak on everything, bring it to the internet every single time, and I kept my mouth shut. Even when she lied to me, even when she lied on my name, I kept my mouth shut because I just didn't want to bring our personal relationship to the internet. This is the one time I snapped, and it's because I found her cheating on me with her cousin in my house, and I have a valid reason to bring that to the internet, and I don't care what nobody says. If you're in my situation, if the roles were reversed and she caught me cheating and I was doing some shit with my cousin, bro, she would have brought this to the internet instantly to shame me. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet at all. I understand. What I did is undoable, it's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want to.
You don't fuck.
But then again, and I just don't understand this shit. If she never fucked her cousin, if what she did wasn't so terrible, the way she's trying to play it out, like, oh, we just, like, she didn't even address what the fuck she did with her cousin. She's saying, like, nigga saying, like, oh, we had some things for each other. Bro, the message says something completely different. Once again, it's like she's admitting to what she did, but she's not 100% admitting to what she did. Like, it's the accountability. That shit, if I was in this nigga position, bro, I would truly be pissed at this video.
Bro, you don't regret it, bro. And I don't even think you understand how wrong it is. Because the way you're texting me, the way you're saying, I'm sorry, but you know what? I could get you into Stream University, though. I'll buy you your favorite car and your favorite dog. Like, bro, like, this, like, you're insane. Like, what did I get myself into, bro? What the fuck did I get myself into, bro? What did I get myself into, bro? Like, why me, bro? I'm just trying to, like, live my life, move forward in life. Why am I going through this, bro?
Come back. I do want to be able to use my platform
can't
to
even
raise awareness for mental health because I know
that's why I'm reacting to it.
Nigga, nobody wants to listen to someone who cheated on their boyfriend with their cousin. You're not, bro. What are you talking about?
She's still gonna get clicks and views on her shit after this because niggas are simps. The same reason niggas go and pay for OFs and all this private shit from females, bro, that you could get from the next bitch off a Twitter gang for free is the same reason she's gonna get clicks. She's still gonna get paid.
Bro, who's gonna want to listen to you? That's
a lot of niggas are gonna sit there and watch her gang.
incest.
And you just told that she's overly freaky, so a lot of niggas are now gonna be on her line just to simply fuck her.
That you could go to jail for that. way. You're the only one struggling with this. Who the fuck else is struggling with this?
A lot of niggas that sit there and go search up stepbro and all of that crazy stepmom, all of that crazy shit on the hub. Them niggas, gang.
This is not depression. This is incest. Stop. Yo, people who are actually depressed, I'm sorry, because she's making fun of your fucking disorder. This is not depression.
And I will be back to doing what I love. Because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people. And I do.
You want to use your platform to help people. Okay, to all of those who have cheated on your boyfriends with your cousin, just know it's okay. It happens. Looking at it is like, what, bro? Like, you can't use your platform to help. You cheated on me with your cousin. That's incest. And I just wish we live in a day and age where you fucking, like, bro, like.
All right, man. So that's going to conclude it for me. I don't think I need to see anything else. I think that shit is crazy. I just wanted to see what he was saying about what she said. Yeah, man. If you niggas is dealing with some shit like this, it's a canon event, bro. Cheating happens, but not with your cousin.